Hi guys, it's Aj here from Curly K Naturals. I hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you a Curly K Naturals guide into reading hair products. I'm going to try and simplify it for you because I don't want you to go out to the shops and buy products and just not know what you're looking out for. And although yes, you can Google it, but sometimes you ain't got all day to be like standing there googling these long names. And so I thought if I give you like a simple guide in what to look out for when it comes to ingredients, then at least you like kind of set a little bit. So yeah, let's get into it. I want to give you some of the ingredients that you'll find in a lot of products, so when you go and you pick something up, you can be like, yeah, I know what this is because Ash told me. I know what this is because Ash told me. So a lot of the times when it comes to ingredients, some of the top things that you'll find, let me say the top 5 things you'll find is 1, water. Water gives you great hydration and it's the only form of true hydration that you can get to your hair. And aloe also is great as a film forming humectant and has many other benefits for your hair. 2, you'll find a lot of emulsifiers, and emulsifiers are just what joins the water, the liquid phase, and the oil phase together. We all know that water and oil do not mix. If you didn't learn nothing from science, we learned that. So we all know that water and oils don't mix. You'll find emulsifiers in your ingredient list, and most of the times the ones that they like to use a lot is benzalkonium metasulfate, which is also abbreviated into BTMS, and I will show you what it looks like. Yeah guys, so this is what BTMS looks like. They're just little beads, and BTMS comes in like 2 different forms. So you have BTMS 50, which is widely used, and then you have BTMS 25. Some products will say BTMS 50, BTMS 25, but as far as you see BTMS or benzalkonium metasulfate, you're good to go, because 1, it's a great conditioning agent. 2, it's great for laying down your cuticles. It literally coats your hair. And 3, it's natural, it's plant derived, and yeah. So another emulsifier that you will also find is your cetyl alcohol. Some people will shy away from it because it says alcohol, but yeah, it's another great conditioning agent, and it's a thickener as well. So it helps give you a thicker consistency when it comes to formulating your product. Another emulsifier that is widely used is your cetyl alcohol, and I only have a little bit left. So these are also beads as well, and when it's melted down, it melts down into like an oil consistency, and all of these are plant derived. They're thickeners, they're emulsifiers, and they're great conditioning agents. So if you find that in your products, don't be alarmed, they're there for a purpose, and it depends what products you have. Let's just say you have a spray leave-in. Most of the time you find polysorbate 20 or polysorbate 80 in there, and that's another emulsifier that will join a higher concentration of water to a lower concentration of oil. So yes, another thing that is widely used in a lot of conditioners, deep conditioners and so forth, is panthenol. And if you find panthenol, you'll see it as panthenol or B-panthenol or vitamin B5, great film forming humectant. And yeah, I like to say it's like the adult form of glycerin. And as you can see, it's just like a liquid substance like this. You can get in a thick form like I do. It ain't coming down for nothing like I do, or you can get in a really liquidy form or in a powder form. So yeah. And another thing that you'll find in some of the ingredients are glycerin. As I said so many times, it's a humectant. It draws moisture from the air into your hair or the environment into your hair, but also like other humectants, if there's no moisture in the air, it would gladly take moisture from your hair and put it out into the environment. So this is the Robin Hood of all ingredients. It steals from the rich and gives to the poor, girl. So yeah, this is glycerin, and I'm not gonna open it because it's pretty liquidy, it's pretty runny, but yeah. So after you move on from the first and the second row of ingredients, you move on to like the 3rd row, and that's where you find ingredients that come at a percentage of 1, and that's where you find your fragrances, your preservatives, and like your essential oils. One of the preservatives that I believe is widely used is this bad boy here, and this is a broad spectrum preservative. So it allows mold, yeast, bacteria, all of those things. It doesn't allow it to form in your products, and this I believe gives you a shelf life of 6 months to a year. So this is my Phonexy ethanol, and I love it. So this is widely used in a lot of products I have seen around. Phonexy ethanol is used at a percentage of 0.5 to 1%, and if you see this in your ingredients list and it's really high, guys, shy away from it, because it's only meant to be used at a percentage of 1 at its most, and 1% in a formulation of, let's say, 300 grams is only 3 grams. 3 grams out of 300 is nothing. So a small amount of this can go a long way. You'll also find your fragrances, essential oils towards the bottom as well. I've seen so many products that your fragrance or perfume fragrance is within the first 5 ingredients. If you see that, put that thing right down, put that bad boy right down, because your quaints ain't going to be purchasing that. A lot of companies like to disguise other ingredients they're using within their fragrances. They'll like to mix it with their fragrance and then call it a fragrance, because by law they can do that. That doesn't necessarily mean it's fragrance. And why would you want something so overpowering? Why is your fragrance so higher than my cocoa butter, higher than my shea butter, higher than any of my emulsifiers that is going to do any sort of good for me? But guys, I hope this video was helpful. I know how daunting it can be when you are like new to this natural hair game and you don't really know what you're looking out for. So I thought, why not make a video that can kind of like shine some light on some of the things your eyes can just gravitate towards, and you know exactly what they are, and it will just help you out in the long run. So I hope this was helpful, and if you're into formulations and DIYs, let me know, because I love teaching people about formulating and just doing DIYs, so I can just delve a little bit further into that. And yeah, until next time guys, peace.